Guys, it's Jamie, and this is part one in a video series that I'm doing all on the ledger. So, in today's video, we are talking all about the basics of the ledger. So, we're going to run through how to add procedures in through the ledger, how to post patient payments, how to enter adjustments, discounts, and sales tax. If you find this video helpful, then be sure to subscribe so that you don't miss the rest of the series. Next week, we'll be diving a little bit more into insurance and talking about how to create insurance claims and how to post insurance payments. So let's get right into today's video.
Okay, so we want to be in the patient's ledger for this. So you open up the patient's ledger, and the first thing we're going to go through is posting a procedure into the ledger. Now, most of the time, the procedure will already be posted into the ledger from the appointment book. So, in the appointment book, when you set complete an appointment, it automatically posts those procedures to the ledger. And I'll go through that in another video from the appointment book, but it's important to know how to add procedures in directly into the ledger as well, just in case something is added after the appointment is posted. If something changes, you need to go in and change it. There's lots of reasons. So we're going to walk through how to add a procedure. So to do this, you can go up here to the top and go to transaction and then enter procedure, or you can click this icon up here, this tooth with the little arrow says enter procedure. When you click that, it will open this screen. And from here, you want to enter in your procedure. So if you know the dental code, you can type it in there like that and it will pop up. It'll add them out automatically. Or if you don't know the code, you can click on this arrow and it will bring up all of your codes. So you can go through your categories or you can start searching here. So say it's a panoramic x-ray, you can just start searching here and you can just click this and click OK and it will add that in. So you want the procedure code to be up here. Chart status, you can also treatment plan from the ledger as well. So right now we're adding this, we're posting this completed treatment to the ledger. So we're on completed. It will add the amount, the dollar amount in automatically, and the provider. This is going to be the patient's primary provider. You can change it as well by clicking on this arrow and it will bring up all of the providers in the practice. These three buttons here, you can change these if you need to. Do not bill to insurance. If you select this, it will not bill any of these procedures to the insurance company. Do not update patient visit dates if you don't want it to automatically update this patient's like continuing care and things like that. It will not update if you have this selected. Require start and completion dates. If you want to use this, you can. Sometimes relevant for crowns, if you prep on one day and seat on another day. But most of these you're going to leave unchecked. And then once you have all this information in here, you just click add. And that puts that down here. If that's the only thing you need to add, you can just click OK Post, and it will post that one panoramic x-ray. If you have more to add, you can just continue adding in your procedures. So say a Profi is also done, you can also click that, make sure the amount and provider is correct, and click Add. And it's just going to build a list of the procedures that were completed. Now on the side over here, you also have your multi-codes. So if you are posting something that you have a multi-code set up for, this can save you a lot of steps. So like right here with the maxillary denture multi-code, just click that and click add, and it will add all of those procedures all with one click. Now, if you don't have multi-code set up, this is something that saves you so much time. I will leave a link on how to create multi-codes for your office. But once you have everything in here, you just click OK, post, and it will add these things to the ledger. You have everything posted here. So it's going to give you a running balance. And then down here at the bottom, it will also show you today's charges. In this scenario, this patient doesn't have insurance, so all of this is NA. We are going to go through in the next part of this video series more in detail on insurance, how to make sure that's connected, how to post insurance payments. But from here, this is just how to post these procedures. Now, I do want to go into next how to post patient payments. So as an example, say this patient came in today and they don't have insurance and they are paying this $2,340. So we want to post the patient's payment. So again, you can either go up to transaction and click enter payment, or you can click on this icon that's a little dollar with the arrow. It says enter payment. When you click this, it will open this enter payment screen where you can enter all of the payment details. So it will automatically fill in today's date. You want to enter the amount. So in this case, we'll put this $23.40. And then if they're paying by check, you can put the check number, bank or branch number. You want to make sure the provider is correct to the provider who is receiving this payment, and then the patient. So it can either post to the family account, or if there's multiple family members, you can select just that patient. And then over on the side here are payment types. So if they gave you a check, you can select that. If they paid in cash, if they paid with a credit card, you can select whatever they paid with. Now, in this scenario, we have a third party credit card processor, but Dentrix also has something called Dentrix Pay, where it will automatically process the card from here. So if you have that, you will see a little credit card icon over here. And when you select on it, it will have, instead of saying okay, it will say process card. You just click that, run the card, and then click okay. And then it will post the payment as well. But from here, we have a third party system. So we run the credit card through our credit card machine, and then we come and post the payment on here. If you guys want to see a video on Dentrix Pay, I'm happy to make a video on that as well. But once you have everything entered in here, you're just going to click OK. And you can see that posts the payment right here. Now, the last thing I want to go through in this video is entering adjustment. So if we go back up to transaction and click enter adjustment, you have two options here. So we're going to go through this credit adjustment. This is if you are doing a write-off or a discount, or if your office offers senior discount, military discounts, things like that. You can have all of your credit adjustment types in here. And in this scenario, you can just enter the amount. So say you were going to give $500 discount on this partial, and it's family friend courtesy. So you're just going to select the amount and the type. The type is important for tracking adjustments. So I would have your adjustment types set up so that you can actually track what your adjustments are going towards. So you can see at the end of the year, how many times did I adjust off for a friend or a family? How much did I adjust for a senior citizen courtesy, staff courtesy, professional courtesy, anything like that? You can track then at the end of the year how much you wrote off for those things. So once you have that, you can just click OK. You can see it put it in here, professional courtesy, $500. So now this patient has a $500 credit, which obviously in an ideal scenario, you would post the adjustment before you post the payment. And then this would be perfectly zero. There's other types of adjustments in here as well. If you want to enter tax or discount. So in my office, we sell a lot of electric toothbrushes and water flossers, and those things the patient does have to pay tax on. So you can click here, enter tax, select sales tax. It will automatically calculate the sales tax rate. And then you can select either all of the procedures from this date, you can change the date, or just selected procedures. So if I was clicked just on like a electric toothbrush, I could change that just for that one thing. And then click OK. And it will add that sales tax in here as well. Now, there's a few other options in here. We're going to get into this later on in this series when we talk about payment plans and finance charges, late charges. Other adjustments like that will be in an upcoming video as part of this series.
Okay, so that is all of the basics of the ledger and how to post procedures, how to post patient payments, how to make adjustments, credits, sales tax, all of that information so you can navigate that. Subscribe to this channel if this was helpful to you. Next week, we are going to part 2 of this ledger series where we're going to cover more on insurance, how to create insurance claims, how to post insurance payments, how to post batch insurance payments, and all of the details on that. I also have an entire playlist for dental admin team members that walk you through all of the ins and outs of using Dentrix for your role in the office. So check out that playlist, and I will see you guys in the next one.